Hey, it's Derek with Derek Does Stuff, out in the shop late tonight, weeknight. Okay, here's the 283. I did know that it had an exhaust leak around the carburetor of all things. When I went to take the carburetor off, I noticed this bolt is not attached to anything. Okay, as it turns out, the stud underneath it is broken. The exhaust goes around the bottom of this carburetor. So what I did is I found out that the stud was completely rusted through from the exhaust. So what I've decided to do is just block all that off. So it's already done. Sorry I didn't video the how-to, but there is, you might be able to see it there. There's a port here, and there's one on the other side. Okay. Now what I did was I just drilled these out a little bit, tapped them, and drove a bolt into them, and then ground them flush. Okay, and that'll stop the exhaust from coming up here. You can see what it did to the manifold. It's got the manifold pitted and stuff like this. The gasket actually seals right around the holes. So I'm going to just try this. Later versions of this, matter of fact, in the 70s, they only used 2 bolts to hold the carburetor on. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all 3 of them on, but mainly just use those 2 bolts to hold the carburetor down. It should seal, no problem, and try to get away with that, because I'm trying to do this as cheap as possible. I want to try to use this manifold and carburetor because better gas mileage kind of thing. I do have over here on the bench a 327 4-barrel. Actually, it's for a spread bore quadrajet. It was all kinds of crusty, and I actually soaked it in Evaporust, cleaned it up quite a bit, and I could use it, but like I said, once again, I do want to try to stick with the 2-barrel, at least for now. I can always switch that manifold later. I could have this stud machined out. It's stuck in there pretty good. I did try to move it a bit because it had a little bit of a stub on it. There wasn't no moving it. So I could have that machined out, but it'd take the manifold off. Once the manifold comes off, the 4-barrel would go on. So it doesn't really matter. I'm going to try it like this. If it works, it works. I'm going to try to clean up this carburetor. This one actually said it was rebuilt by Holly. There's a little tag on it right down there. It's probably impossible to read, but there it is. Rebuilt by Holly. So anyway, Derek from Derek Does Stuff. Come on by, we'll do some stuff even late at night in the shop. Like and subscribe.